down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get to brass tacks here.
Randy.
Hello, and welcome back. It is the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 66. And I am your host, Rick. I am waiting on my co-host, Adam. He should be here any minute. But joining me in the meantime, we've got friend and ally, Rabbi Red Eye, joining us. How you doing, my friend?
What's up? Great. How's everyone?
Everyone's doing well. Young Adam had to turn around on his way back here because he forgot one of my birthday presents, and so I was like, you know, it's acceptable to be late if you're going to get me something or if you have something to give me. So I was like, yeah, you might want to turn around, go grab that. That's
sensible.
Yeah. And like I said before, I like to keep my birthday going for a little while, as long as possible. You know, my birthday was the 7th of this month, and it's now the 21st. So I think this is probably like the longest run I've had, which I'm proud of. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's not selfish at all.
Hey, go fuck your mother if you have a problem with it. I don't really know. What? I'm supposed to not love myself this much? Also, I forgot.
We're all partying.
Yeah, I forgot to mention also, executive intern Logan got called into work today. Either that or he's doing stunts for Little Richard in gay movies. But what he did do, I wanted to show this before we get into anything. He sent me. This is one of the many reasons I love intern Logan. He contributes to the show throughout the week, like kind of sending me ideas and shit like that. And he felt bad he couldn't make it today. So he sent me this picture of this zit that he popped. And it's fucking horrendous. I'm just going to bring it up real quick. I think
I'm going to share the screen with me.
Sorry, yeah, I was just about to say, I think I forgot to share the screen with you too. That's my fault, man.
No worries. It's your birthday.
Yeah, exactly. So here's that, and I'm going to flip this over on the monitor so everybody can see it too. But this is just fucking disgusting. I know. It's so bad. So basically, if you're...
That's a zit?
Yeah, this was a giant zit that he had on his chin, and he went to pop it in his bathroom mirror there. And as you can see, it shot across the entire mirror there, and there's just so much blood and goo going on. It's even down at the base, like where the sink is and stuff like that.
Oh God, yeah.
I have never in my life.
I think he murdered someone.
Dude, have you?
That's why he's not here. He's running from the cops, man.
Yeah, exactly. Well, have you ever had anything like that happen to you?
Not like that. Not with a fucking zit. I mean, I've gotten stabbed before and shit, but
what the fuck? When have you been stabbed?
Well, I've like stepped on a nail before when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
I was like in a construction site, you know, fucking around and stepped on a nail, went right through my shoe and fucking blood everywhere and shit. But
yeah,
nothing like squeezing a pimple during puberty.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like that happened.
Poor Logan, he's still going through the change. But yeah, I just I saw this picture and I was like, that's not a pimple, dog. That's somebody who got shot close to that mirror. That looks like projectile spray from like a bullet or something, dude. I don't know. It took me like when I first saw it today, I was drinking coffee and I was just like, okay, well that's fucking disgusting. But I don't know. He's always, that's why I love him though. He's always contributing. Even when he's not here, he's always contributing. But what a fucking week it's been. I'm kind of disappointed you didn't have a good stabbing story for me. I was really thinking like you were going to tell me you got into it with some guys at a bar or something cool like that.
Well, that has happened before, but it wasn't like a stabbing. It was more of like a slice, like a cut. Not like a.
You got sliced at a bar?
Yeah, like down in Myrtle Beach. Wasn't at a bar, but it was at a motel. I forgot the name of the motel. It's right off the fucking strip. The shitty piece of fucking. Like at the bottom was like a convenience store where you get like booze and.
Oh, you were on
the
south end. You were on the south end of town.
Yeah.
Of course, you got sliced at Myrtle Beach at a fucking shitty motel. Hello, John Lemon. Good to see you.
Hello. It wasn't even like the guy was trying to get me. He was trying to get someone else, but I was in the way. I was like, well, what the fuck? And I just got like sliced a little bit on my left arm.
So wait, were you trying to oh wait, hold on. We got a call coming in. Give me just 1 second.
Okay.
Hello, caller. You are on the air.
What is going on?
How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Just tapping in. What have I missed?
So we just got done showing a little picture of intern Logan's latest zit that he popped, and it looks like someone was murdered in his bathroom. It's a really gross scene, and now we are discussing.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, now we are discussing Rabbi Red Eye here. He got cut while down in Myrtle Beach at a seedy motel. So we were just kind of getting into that story a little bit.
He got cut at a hotel?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Also,
it sounds much worse than what it was. It wasn't that bad.
Also, what's your name, buddy? Where are you calling from?
What's going on, man? My name is Marconi. I am on the Suicide Logs podcast.
Oh, yes, I do know you.
This is me, man.
Hey, how are you?
I was supposed to call you a while back, but just been busy and stuff. So I've got a couple of episodes on YouTube, but I'm mainly an audio only podcast. But it's just just real quick to give a premise. It's called the Suicide Logs. I started it a couple of years ago. It's kind of like, I don't know, just every episode I just kind of check in on if I want to kill myself or not. And,
Fair enough.
Sometimes it could just be kind of funny talking, because sometimes I'm not in the mood to kill myself. And it's just, I guess it just turns into rants. It would be considered a comedy podcast, but also I'm there for people in the darkness. And you reached out to me. I don't even remember how I found your podcast, but you gave me a listen. You even shot me a message saying you liked it.
I did.
And
it was
really
refreshing.
thankful. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. So I have to return the favor, man. So I checked you guys out. I was just thinking about it before I made the call. The last episode I listened to was when you guys were talking about like foot fetishes or something along that line. Something
okay, yeah, that was quite a few back. Yeah, I think that might have been the first intro or the first episode of the Podtober segment.
Yes, sir. That's when I gave it a listen. But my apologies. Hopefully, you're not offended that I'm not a super mega fan and I'm keeping up to date every single fucking episode. You know what I mean? Everyone's busy.
Well, you're calling in. That's what matters, my friend. I appreciate that.
Appreciate it, man. How much time do I have?
So we're probably we're actually probably gonna start moving into the bad news segment right now. I'm just waiting on my co-host to get here, but we're gonna start kind of getting into the meat of the episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've never heard an episode where someone called in, so I don't really know how it works. Just thought I'd shoot my shot and appreciate you even letting me in on the show. And honestly, man, you can get in on my show too. I'm down to make a phone call or whatever.
Right on.
Lately, a lot of the episodes have been just by myself, but I've been having a lot more fun just kind of conversating with other people and stuff.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to.
Hey, one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
My bad. Go ahead. Sorry,
no, I was going to say, yeah.
Show.
No, you're fine. I was going to say, I'd be more than happy to come on and talk to you a little bit, man. And you got my information. I got yours. We can figure something out, but
Sure.
I'd love to do that.
Sure, man. Are you from Colorado?
I'm originally from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, but I live in Denver currently.
Okay. Yeah, I talked to another guy who hosts a podcast from South Carolina, and I always ask people from the Carolinas, north or south, do you guys have like a lot of Venus flytraps out there? Fun fact, that's where they're from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I had no idea. Shows what I know.
Okay. I'm from California, man, but would love to talk more about the differences between like all those states on my show. I'll let you get to the meat of your show and everything.
Right on,
I do
man.
have one more question though.
Yeah, go ahead.
One more question. It's a super off topic question, but I'm so fucking into this, man, and you just kind of give off the vibe that you're one of these people. I'm gonna ask you this, man.
All right, go ahead.
Do you play the guitar?
I do. Yes, I do. Avidly.
How long have you been playing the guitar for?
Oh, about 16 years now.
Jesus fucking Christ. See, you need to show me some things on my show.
All right.
I've been playing I've been playing the guitar for about a month, and I saw you comment on my thing, and it helped me feel good.
Yeah, man.
I've
Yeah,
only
you're
been
making
playing for a
fast
month.
progress. You're making very quick progress. I was happy to see that.
I think it's just because I'm so fucking old.
It could be.
I feel like I have catching up to do. I'm 26, and I feel like I should have picked up the guitar when I was 12. And so I don't want to just be a 12-year-old with a guitar for so long. So
Right.
It's just like, yeah. But, okay, 16 years experience. Wow. Yeah, and like, I really like metal music. I've liked it my whole life, but I started getting into it more. I have a new appreciation for it since I started playing the guitar. I used to just give a fuck about the screaming. Anyways,
Yeah, I
man,
feel
I'm
ya.
fucking rambling here. And yeah, if you want to hear more rambling of me, check me out on the Suicide Logs. I'd really appreciate it. I'm on Instagram and all that shit. What is your name again, man? I'm so sorry.
Oh, actually, hold on. I gotta. My name's Rick, but somebody locked the door so Adam can't get in. I gotta go up there and grab him real quick.
I
Yeah.
heard him scream the doors locked.
So-
All right then, Rick. I'll let you get to your fucking show, man.
All right, brother. Good talking to you, man. I'll talk to you
I
soon.
will
All right.
definitely listen to this episode.
All right,
then,
brother.
man. Much love.
Much love, dude. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, man. So I'm gonna go let Adam in real quick. Rabbi, entertain the masses. I'll be right back, guys.
All right, I'll just be Jesse Ventura.
Here, I'm gonna leave up this picture of the gross zit.
Oh yeah. So that was interesting. So check out the Suicide Logs, right? I guess that was his name. In the meantime, though, fucking just go to our YouTube page, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that shit. And if you're on Facebook, do that shit. Yeah. I don't know what's in store for the show today. I think the shit's on mute. Can't fucking...
Oh, here. Go ahead and sit where that chair was. I've got you framed up like right there. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. My fucking roommates locked the door. Fucking cunts. Right in the middle of a fucking call, too, which that just pisses me off. How you doing, Lightbright? Good to see you. She's over here on Podbean. We are still live on Podbean every week as well if you guys can't watch the show, which we totally understand if you can't. Oh, yeah, Adam, that's a picture of a zit Logan popped.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. How impossible looking is that? Put your fucking headphones on, dog.
Yeah, I don't know if that's...
Skylar's in the chat.
I know. I
Love
see Skylar over there. He's talking about that dude had some Venus flytrap knowledge. Yes, he did. He actually, I liked. He's one of those rare characters that I listened to his show after seeing it on Instagram.
Dr. Pimple Popper?
No. Our last caller, he does the Suicide Logs podcast, but really, I like how dark he is. Like he talks about suicide and like considering it a lot, but then he also throws some comedy in there. So that's kind of, I don't know. I felt like it's kind of in our wheelhouse of like dark comedy and shit.
Well, consider it or don't consider it.
Bitch, don't start off early. Yeah, welcome to the show.
What did Logan do?
Logan popped a fucking
What's up,
zit.
Adam?
Oh, Rabbi, what's up, dog?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing.
Yeah. I see you got a present for me.
I did. It's over there. It's a dad present since you're going to be a dad.
Can I have it?
Yeah.
Let a brother hold it.
This is one of a bunch of them, but...
A bunch of them?
Yeah, I got a bunch of presents for you.
Oh, shit.
That's one that came in.
Oh, shit.
It's a very dad present.
Oh, my God. Look at this. This is badass. Make sure the folks at home can see this. And if you're just listening, this is a fucking sweet Christmas sweater with the Death Star in the background. And it looks like Vader is leading a sleigh driven by AT-ATs.
Yeah, he's delivering presents to the fucking Death Star, dude.
Dude, this fucking rules. Thank you. You're a good man. I was telling the folks at home you were running late because you had to turn around and get me a present. And I was like, well, that's acceptable to like have to run a little late if I'm getting something out of it.
Yeah, I got out of the canyon. I'm like, fuck, I forgot. So I turned around, grabbed it, brought it down. But
dude,
yeah.
I'm really pissed about that door being locked, dude. It's like someone's gonna get fucking.
I knew it was gonna happen. By the way,
I should have known.
I should have
too.
texted it. You like make sure that door is unlocked.
I unlocked it twice, by the way, and I even thought about putting a sticky note on it, being like, "Hey, don't fucking lock this." And I even said you were running a little late, but you know, fuck me, right? Fuck me, fuck us, fuck the show, all that good stuff. My Aunt Wendy just texted. She's watching live right now. She said, "See, I told you to play guitar on the podcast." Good point. When you're right, you're right. I can't say shit about that. Light Bright says she's listening from Texas. Why, thank you for tuning in.
Where in Texas?
All right. Well, Adam wants to know where in Texas, so let us know. Hey, Devin, I see you in there. Devin says, hot dad in a Christmas sweater. You goddamn right.
A dad in a Christmas sweater, right. Yeah.
Bitch.
That's not even no.
Oh, what?
That's not a car crash.
All right, fine. I'll take it back. We can take them back now. Now what's up?
It's fucking sweet, man. It's like fucking time travel and shit, dude.
Hey, man, you know, it's all about production and value. But I can't take credit for that because my boss also listens every week, and he was like, I noticed that Adam throws some pretty good dad jokes out there, and you give him turkey crashes without him truly deserving a turkey crash.
Thank you.
And I was like, fuck. And he goes, you need to have a way to be able to take those back. And I was like, oh, God, reverse turkey crash. It was right in front of my goddamn face the entire time.
I mean, that's genius. That's genius, and it's true. Like, yeah.
Skylar's a fan of the reverse turkey crash in there. Also, throw a like on the stream, everyone, and give us a nice little follow or a subscribe if you aren't already, because we are working hard, as you can tell.
You got that burl?
Oh, yeah, here. I smoked half of it. There's still a side that's green. So there you are, my friend.
Okay. Side.
Go ahead and get us demonetized.
Why would it get?
I'm just kidding. Well, we don't have to worry about that in the first place. What?
Oh.
Fucking like 10 people watching or something like that. We do this for you guys, though. We do this for you.
Yeah, for some reason my YouTube stream is lagging really bad. So.
Oh yeah, it did cut out a little bit during that phone call. So you might have to refresh it. If you guys' stream is getting weird, just refresh it or reload the or yeah, whatever.
So is there a follow-up picture from what Logan's doing?
No, I saw his.
Is that why he's not here? He's almost dead.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying he actually murdered someone. He's on the fucking run.
Yeah, that's probably a better assumption. I just thought like I went the Chappelle route and I was like, he's doing stunts for Little Richard in gay movies, but clearly he's probably having a blood transfusion if I had to guess. That's so much blood.
Yeah, but there should have been better pictures like him lancing it and stuff. I
don't think he
did
lanced
that.
it.
I've done it before in my 20s.
I've never had a zit like that.
Not a zit. Like
an
ingrown hair. Like if you get an ingrown hair, it'll get really big.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to fucking lance those like a mug. Never like something. It's irresponsible almost to squirt that onto a fucking mirror.
Dog, I had a really big it was a big lumpy ingrown hair on the back of my bag one time, and I got so worried because I didn't know it didn't look like a conventional ingrown hair because your bag skin's like a lot darker and shit.
Of course.
So it makes it look a lot worse than it really is. I got so upset. Like I got so upset I ran to my mom and dad together and was like, I need you guys like not fucking around. I need you guys to look at this and tell me if there's anything wrong with this, or if it's just something innocuous.
They're licensed doctors, right? So they will be able to tell you, right?
Well, that's the thing. And my mom works in healthcare, but like not at a capacity where she's a healthcare provider. You know what I mean?
Fucking dermatologist.
No, not at all. But I got so worried that like when you're worried about something like that, you're not thinking logically. You want somebody else to look. You want a second opinion. And if they say go to the doctor, you go to the doctor.
You're looking for a confirmation that it's nothing.
Yes, exactly. I don't want to go on WebMD and find out I got cancer.
WebMD is just like a troll place, because everything, if you're like, oh, my toe hurts, you type that in and it's like, you got fucking AIDS, dude.
You're going like Bob Marley.
You're dead in 3 months. Don't ever go on WebMD. It's not good.
Yeah, that's bogus. It's for baloney boys. But so what happened was like it got really big, and it was like it wasn't red or anything. It was just like black. And there wasn't a definable hair to see anything. Like the hair was under the skin, like just kind of coiled, and that's why it was getting infected or whatever. But it got bad like that, and I didn't lance it. I just squeezed it like a zit and busted it. Like I popped it all over the toilet seat, and it was just like it was an open wound. I had to like wrap it up a little bit and shit. I had to like, it was really bad because I initially put a little Band-Aid over it. But when I went to take the Band-Aid off, I had left it on there for a couple of days. And when I went to take the Band-Aid off, it ripped a bunch of a bunch of bag hair with it. So it wasn't cool. I don't like ingrown hairs at all. I'll take one of these big zits over an ingrown hair any day.
Yeah, you know what I would pay for getting my balls lasered off. Like not the balls, but the hair. Like getting the hair lasered off of my balls. I can shave like the upper regions and stuff. It's too much to shave a sack.
Well, if you nick your sack at all, it's gonna bleed for like at least 2 hours. Yeah, you're not.
Is there a laser treatment you can do for your ball sack only? I would do it.
I don't know.
I would get all the hair off my ball sack. Everything else I can take care of.
Yeah.
Call in if you know anybody.
Yeah, if you know about a ball lasering treatment, feel free to call in.
I'm all in on that.
Yeah, call in general, even if you want to jump in. You know how this goes. I like to think this show's like a fucking Wu-Tang cipher. You can just kind of jump in with whatever the fuck you want to say.
So the Talk About Your Balls podcast.
Yeah.
So basically, Logan left us no context to this.
He just popped a zit. That's what he told me.
Well, there's a picture of the zit.
I didn't get it before.
Fake. This is fake.
You think it's fake? Well, I did see his chin. There's a crater on his chin where the zit used to be. So unless he got shot or something like that,
I don't know. I need to see evidence.
Logan, call in. Shows the before.
Look, we know about governments, okay?
What about them?
They lie a lot.
Oh, that's true.
They lied to me about the Gulf of Tonkin incident.
There you go.
Let's
you
see.
know?
Oh, boy.
And I had a bad feeling last night watching some like CGI stuff that like stuff they're working on.
Yeah. Like
That's
what?
it, dude. Now we can never say, yes, it's on video, I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
We're almost at the point where it's,
dude,
I can't believe even if I have a video of it.
We are there. Have you seen those? Have you seen those deep fake videos with like politicians and shit?
Yeah, but there's like metadata ways you can like kind of say, like pull the metadata out and say, okay, this is fake.
Oh, okay.
But we're almost at the point where they can throw that in the garbage.
Brass Tacks Conspiracy Podcast, dude.
Well, it just worries me, dude. Now we have no verifiable evidence. I mean,
you're right.
You know, if you like something, if you like view a crime, like I saw this.
Yeah.
That is some of the most unreliable evidence right there, even.
Right.
Your own eyes.
Yeah. Well, hasn't that always kind of been the case? Like eyewitness isn't really.
It's not even. Yeah, they usually throw it out.
Yeah, well, that's a problem with the times we're living in general, because we're just living in the midst of such a gigantic, seemingly insurmountable misinformation war, and it's coming from every direction. It's not even like you can choose the right side. You can't rely on what you're being told by any major outlet or by even independent outlets. Everyone's just inserting their opinion into things instead of going by verifiable fact or science or anything like that. We do not trust logic anymore. We don't trust one another. I don't know. It's very odd. It feels like we're living in this age. It's like an intellectual dark age while technology continues to advance exponentially.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is where we're at. When we have misinformation,
as opposed to Mr.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need Mr.
Oh yeah.
We need Mr. Information, right?
Well, careful.
If we're live streaming. I'll be
cold feminists here. We're calling you out.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We need Mr. Information. It's hard information right
Believe
now.
all women.
Rabbi, shut the fuck up.
He's not. Yeah, well. Yeah, but information itself is so hard to decipher.
Right.
These days.
Yeah, it's
How do we
tough.
do it? How do we do it?
We
know we saturate ourselves with a bunch of different outlets maybe and kind of figure out maybe what's going on. But we're at a point where we can't even figure out what's up, what's down.
The only way to overcome this is to basically we have to get over the whole fear of being vulnerable, and we have to be accountable. Like, that's it. We have to be accountable for our own actions and our own thoughts and things like that. But people
won't do it.
No, I know they won't. Nobody has the time to, like, when they come home from work, they don't want to exert more effort into finding out factual information. They don't want to exert effort into research and things of that nature. They want to come home and watch the next piece of shit series that Netflix throws at them. You know, They want to come home and, like, fuck around in the comments section on Facebook and, like, argue with friends and relatives over literal nonsense. And what?
No, that's a good point.
It's just
people want to go on Facebook and just be like, "Oh, fuck you, motherfucker!"
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, this is my view. Oh, this is what I
your
ate.
view.
Look at this is the shit I took at work." Or like,
I wish it was shit pictures. I'd be on there all the time, liking stuff. Like, how? Like, Adam and I send each other shit pictures, and that's about it.
We have in the past for sure.
Oh no, it's just. I hate this. I hate this topic. It's really easy to talk about, but I hate it because it brings up so much kind of like pent up rage that I carry around on a regular basis when I'm having to deal with people like at work and stuff like that. Because you see all of this ignorance playing out in real time. You've been on the phone with me several times where people come up to the counter and instead of just paying for their shit and leaving, they have to tell me what their political views are, what they think about this virus and that it's a hoax and whatever. And like,
it goes beyond small talk. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
It extends. Okay,
this
we're at a
behavior
business.
it's all encompassing with every facet of
that person does it everywhere. That person does it everywhere.
Yes,
even when they're just going to purchase something. You know what I want to like? If I want to go to a grocery store, I want to get the groceries. I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm not trying to have a conversation with anyone. I'm not trying to tell them my worldviews. I'm just trying to get some groceries and get the fuck out.
Exactly.
What? Why are people? It's because these people, I don't know, their energy. I don't want to go back to energy vampires, but these people are the energy vampires of our world.
They really are. They're the Colin Robinsons of our world.
Yeah, precisely. Like, it's just too much, man.
I've been in the grocery store with Adam before, a couple of times.
Yes.
And dude, it is so lightning fast. If you do not stay on Adam's heels, you are gone. You are getting left in the fucking wake.
Yeah.
And you might not catch his ass even in the parking lot. You might see that license plate fucking going off in the distance. But it's so quick. It's so quick. And I'm the same way. So like I love being out in public with you because I feel like we're both very like we zip around and we get shit done and then we're back in the car and we're done.
Why do I want to hang out in a grocery store?
No one wants to.
I want to get what I need to get in the grocery store. One, that's a mystery on itself because don't send me to a grocery store. I don't know where anything is.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to look at the signs with the list. Oh, this aisle has fucking, Chiba shoes or something. I don't know.
Okay, what?
No, that's that's
a dispensary item, sir.
Yeah.
Devin says, my favorite is when people use the title of an article as if they've read the whole thing. Yeah, there's too much of that going on. Misconstrued context. Like we're living in a world where context is no longer relevant. You ever interrupt me again, I'll saw your fucking head off.
Yeah.
But I think we can all agree that we're frustrated with the current state of things and how we ingest our I don't know, any content. Any type of content, any type of news, any type of current events and stuff like that. I think we're all fed up with all the platforms, with all these, with all the misinformation that's just so freely thrown around with zero accountability for the effects that it has on society.
It's literally across the whole spectrum.
Yeah.
It's being bunk shit is being thrown out on the left, on the right, on the center, everywhere, man. It's just like everywhere.
Some
It's
good physical comedy for
yeah. You got to take a bunch of different sites. Like The Guardian used to be good.
Used to be.
I'm done.
Used to be.
Moved away.
Yeah. It's
Glenn Greenwald walked away. I'm walking away.
I actually have a Guardian article for later on in the episode, but yeah, I'm right there with you. It's like all of these outlets that I used to trust that would be my first, click of the morning when I'm reading news. Some of the first sites that I would go to in the morning, stuff like that, are quickly becoming null and void for me because you can see such an obvious slant on the stories, and I don't want.
Whoa, hey!
I don't. Shut up! I don't.
What
fucking people are they? But like, it's just getting to the point now where like all these trusted news outlets are just they're cartoonish now.
What?
They're all TMZ now.
Trusted news outlets? Who are those?
Good point.
Let me know.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I feel like I actually, to that point that I just made, I feel like TMZ is probably a little bit more reliable than any of the other sources because they just
for sure TMZ is more and this is unfortunate for sure.
It's funny, but that's
a very good point, by the way. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's nothing I can cling on to and be like, yeah, this. I just have to.
Oh my! I just did the little Spock thing for anyone
live
listening.
Long
at
and
a later
prosper
date.
is what he was saying.
Well, let me give myself one of these real quick before we move on.
No, I disagree. That was good.
It was?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I mean, you reverse it. Yeah, reverse that.
That turkey thing, dude. That turkey thing. So one of the, you know how like we do the thing like when we were used to just be fucking around with each other.
Yeah.
Like if somebody said something silly, that originated from like when I was a kid. My Aunt Wendy and Uncle Clarence during Thanksgiving, I would make that turkey noise and it would just like it would kill them. They would just laugh their asses off. So like I started doing it all the time for any reason I could find to do it. And then later on in my adult years, before I moved here, my buddy Nate. We used to work at an airbrush shop that his dad owned down on the boulevard and stuff like that. I'm
aware of this story.
And so his dad would like occasionally like give us talking tos, like because we would get out of hand. We'd get out of hand really fast.
No, I'm not out of hand. You're out of pocket. You got out of pocket.
We were out of pocket constantly. We were just drunk as shit all the time, always selling weed in there. And he was like, guys, don't be fucking doing this shit. You're going to ruin my business. And then like when he would start getting worked up, we'd all like tilt our heads back and be like, over his talking. So he'd start yelling and getting really angry. And so like that's just always, I like that noise has followed me from my childhood into my adulthood.
Oh, if some motherfucker did that, a fucking turkey noise to me, I don't care if you're fucking 12 years old. I'll punch you in the fucking face, dude.
Also, Rabbi.
That's what's wrong with that, Dad. He should have fucked you guys up.
Dude.
You should have been fucked up.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
At the very least fired. At the very least fired.
I won't even fire you. I'll beat you. I'll fucking kick your ass.
Adam,
you can come back.
I'll fuck you up.
No, I'm saying you can come back. I'll whoop your ass for that insubordinance. I'm not gonna fire you though. You can come back and work.
That's fair. See, you're a fair ruler. That's why maybe
you will get your ass kicked.
What do you think, Adam Rick 2024? Suck boys, the suck boy party. Yo, Rabbi, I see you being
get a super PAC.
Rabbi, you are being a straight up Hitler in that chat. Rabbi in the chat says, if you don't,
told me I was my freedom.
That's true. Yeah, I did tell you to use your discretion. But down there in the chat, he's saying if you don't hit the like and thumbs up button, you will be banned in all caps. You give this man moderation talent or moderation power, and he just gets drunk with it.
Yeah, I mean that's power, dude.
It is. What do you say we get into some bad news now that it's 30 minutes into the fucking episode?
Well, I don't know. I think. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Mr. Knocking on Windows.
Well, I mean, you have this article up already. I'm looking at. So
yeah, dog. I mean, that's kind of why I was getting into.
Can
bad
they
news.
see that on the show or
not yet? Not until I hit. I got it.
I see.
Rick Hansen doesn't hit sweepers until the graphic is up and we've moved through the intro of the segment.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I am a professional. I've been doing this since I was 18. I'm the destroyer.
True.
Some inside.
You also got a recent offer by SiriusXM that you turned down.
Yeah. I'm that dumb.
That's a deep dive.
No one
knows what we were fucking talking about there.
Yeah, you were at the bottom of the fucking keg there with that one. Yeah, I don't like. That fucked up. Yeah, sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. Bad jokes today. We're going to get into
start
bad
the music.
news.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
This whole thing fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile of shit.
All right. So we've got a Tokyo man douses himself with kerosene in front of his boss before starting a fatal fire. Tokyo, Japan. Never a dull moment.
What if he started a fetal fire? You lit a bunch of fetuses on fire. Before starting a fetal fire. Like, then you have to look into this article like, what? This motherfucker started a bunch of fetuses on fire? Broke into a fucking abortion lab. Oh, no. Just lit a bunch of fetuses. What if fetuses were super flammable? like, oh, fuck.
He had a fucking dark web stem cell marketplace that he was fucking stealing these things for. But no, so the reason I pulled this up is not so much about the article as it is the website itself. This is the TokyoReporter.com, and it's the latest scandalous news from Japan, and it's an English site. But when you look around, it's just really dark shit going on this site. Like right over here, boy, 11 years old, plunges to death from Kobe building in apparent suicide. Ugh. Turns out he didn't like the steak or something. The day of the rope is upon us. It's coming.
I mean,
has there been like a baker's dozen now? I don't know.
So 13.
Oh, there's another one. Moving right along.
He's not a baker's dozen.
Shut up, Adam.
Baker's dozen's 13.
A man doused himself with kerosene before apparently setting himself on fire at his residence in Toshima Ward on Wednesday, police said. At just past 6 p.m., the fire broke out inside the 2-floor wooden structure in the Minami Nagasaki.
Whoa.
Kasaki.
Whoa, now.
I said it with the GA. I didn't say it with the ER. It's fine. Calm down, Adam. The man, believed to be aged in his 50s, was confirmed dead. A fire crew later arrived at the scene to extinguish the blaze. However, the fire caused substantial damage to the second floor. Police are treating this case as a suicide. Just before, the man told his boss he was considering taking his life. The boss then visited the residence. After the man poured kerosene all over himself, he went up to the second floor and apparently set himself on fire. Police are now investigating the circumstances that led to the incident. Say what you want about people who commit suicide. What a ballsy way to go out. I mean, why fire? That's just so intense and so, like,
it's edge too. I mean,
it's very edgy, yeah. But
here's the thing. I recently listened to the last chapter of Dan Carlin's, like on his channel about World War II and the Pacific Front.
Yeah.
The Japanese did some crazy type of suicide stuff, like in the invasion of Saipan.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like a Japanese, like we were moving in so close at that point where it's actually Japanese people on these islands rather than, you know, other kinds of natives. So you get that Saipan, you have Japanese natives. And it was game over at that point. And we were invading, like, they saw the writing on the wall. So there was big cliff faces. So people were throwing their babies off and then they were jumping off.
Damn.
They even have that. You could actually probably, probably videos they even recorded, like the Marines and stuff recorded.
What did they think was going to happen? I mean, did they think that we were as brutal as they were? Like in terms of how we conquered nations and shit? It's like, we'll just fuck you up economically and destabilize you. But
the ones that didn't do that would also get like shot down and killed by that, like Japanese and stuff.
Right. So I guess
the
also
army would kill those people sometimes. And,
well, also shame takes a big, I mean, would play a big
that's
role,
their whole
I'm sure.
culture.
That's got to be so intense to
It's a
live under
culture of
that
shame.
type of scrutiny. Like your own self, you know, you are the one scrutinizing yourself to this degree where you feel it necessary to take your own life if you fail at something.
Yeah.
I mean, this sounds like clinical depression, but the whole going out by fire like that is just
Dog,
really
they have
intense.
fucking forests where people just kill themselves. Like what?
Good point. What is the
How
deal?
are you at the point in as a country?
I heard this point brought up before.
Suicide logs.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Is that another
diaries.
plug? That's another plug. But like, so back in the day there, Anthony Cumia would bring up the point, you know, a lot of these countries that lost world wars, you look at them nowadays, they have really weird kind of kinks about their societies, throughout their societies. Like you look at Japan, there's like an alarmingly high suicide rate and things like that. And I don't know if that's necessarily due to us, but it just seems like it's a trend
It was happening
that
before, I think, as well.
Yeah, it just seems odd that a lot of these trends around wars and the countries that lose them, like look at Germany and like, you know, they have like, look at their lack of comedy. They shit on each other. They're known for a type of porn that involves human waste and things of that nature. Yeah, so it's like, I'm trying to keep it highbrow, dog.
Yeah, I guess so.
But don't scrutinize me, Playboy. I'll come across this fucking table so quick. You ain't never seen somebody come across this table so quick.
Gross.
Okay. It was already coming. But yeah, it just seems weird. You know, I think there's some credence to that. Like when you demoralize an entire country, there's gonna be some weird shit that pops up out as an after effect.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, we demoralized them to a sense, but what they were fucking throwing babies on fucking bayonets and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, what do we want? It wasn't like they were innocent, like, oh, we just want to protect. No, they were fucking up China, all these other countries, all these island people.
Yeah,
treating them like garbage.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, they did come from a very it's odd,
some crazy shit.
It's odd to see how barbaric they were in their conquest, but as a nation, how much emphasis they put on just being very well put together, being very
order and yeah. But when you have order, that's how you get really good subservience. Like people will listen to you.
That's true. That's a good point too.
Yeah, I mean, Hirohito is basically a man god. That's what they believed.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's so odd to me. Whenever people start thinking of flesh and blood humans as deities and shit like that, that's a very odd thing for me. Like manifest destiny and all that other crap. You know, when you start bringing God into it, you're kind of a fucking idiot. Speaking of, actually, I forgot to tell this story at the beginning of the episode there, but I was you know how when you come in sometimes, people, like we were saying. Or I'm sorry, when you call me at work, people come in and, like we were saying, they just want to give you their view on everything. Mm-hmm. I had a guy come in yesterday, or no, day before yesterday, when I texted you and said I have a story. This fucking guy, he comes in looking like Ted Kaczynski with Iceman glasses on, wearing a tucked in Isaiah something, like some quote from the Bible shirt. And it's tucked into his denim pants with the braided belt, like I hate.
Oh, a braided belt.
Yeah, dude, I haven't seen a braided belt since like third
I feel
grade.
like that's a southern thing.
It is. You do see that a lot down there. That's true. But like he comes in, right? As I'm ringing up his shit, he's getting ready to leave, and he like stops and goes, "Allow me to give you some of the gospel." And he starts getting ready to talk, and I'm like, no, stop right there. And he's like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't subscribe to any of that shit. I'm sorry. I don't hate you for what you believe. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in any of this shit coming out of the book or whatever. And I didn't say it quite like that. I was much nicer. I'm at work. I'm not going to fucking swear at the guy or anything. But he immediately, like every one of them do, like all these fucking drunk zealots do, he immediately gets defensive and he's like, well, you will believe in God. And I was like, what, are you going to make me? And he goes, no, in the next life, you're going to be sorry. I was like, sorry, pal, when I'm dead, lights out. It's just like before I was born. Ain't nothing happening. I'm out. And that to me is comforting. I like to know that I'm not going to have to constantly be fucking hurtling through some weird fire at will, what would you call it? Reincarnation or some bullshit like that, or afterlife. Like, I don't want to have to keep putting in the work.
Oh yeah, we're all
let a brother sleep.
Well, yeah, with the Christianity stuff, yeah, I mean,
fucking blows. So, but yeah, he gets all defensive. He just gets angry and stuff like that, and he
starts threatening you.
Well, no, he didn't threaten me. Thank God. I was like,
he threatened you with eternal pain after you die.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I guess he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, you'll see."
I should sue his ass next
That's
time he
when
comes.
the real fun begins.
But like, it just pissed me off really badly because I'm just so tired of it. And I encounter so many of those drunk zealot guys at work. Like there was another guy the same day, and this guy, he chooses his alcohol according to what God tells him to buy.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, you know already that addicts will find any way they can to justify their addiction. And because this is coming from the highest power possible, Adam, he's allowed to drink every day. He's just not allowed to drink the same thing every day because that's alcoholic. You know? So he comes in with his fucking dog. He just got this dog that he's all super proud of. This is a different guy. This isn't the Isaiah guy. He comes in with this stupid funky ass dog. And I already don't like the dog. I look at it. It looks like a dirty ass dog. I don't like it. But we allow dogs in the building. That's fine with me. It's not the dog's fault that this guy's a fuckboy. So he comes in and everything like that, and he's standing in line. I'm ringing up a guy in front of him. The dog just starts barking, and it's like really loud, and he's not really doing anything about it, just being one of those people. And I already have to listen to him tell me what God is telling him to buy and drink this evening. But he gets up to the counter. He knows I'm an atheist and I don't believe into that I don't believe that bullshit. And he always kind of treats me like shit. The dog's barking and he goes, "Man, she never does this, man. She only barks when she doesn't like everyone in the room." And he looks at me like it's me causing it. And I just like under my breath, I'm like, "Man, fuck you." And he's like, "What was that?" And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Like,
oh, what a cunt.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. I hope he rolled his fucking car and killed that stupid funky dog. I hope he lived and he just walks weird now. I hope he's alive, but he walks weird. But he had to watch that dog die. I don't care. I hate him. I don't care. Let's move on to the next article and see what we got here. We've got a 70-year-old woman who was shot in the face while sitting on a New York City bus.
Is that bad news?
Shut up, Rabbi. Let's just play this.
First, we have breaking news. Another shocking incident of gun violence in New York City. A woman in her 70s shot in the head on an empty.
Shot in the head.
A video showing that bus stopped in the street. The suspect on the run tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan is live at the scene in Bed-Stuy. Jim.
Oh, Bed-Stuy. Oh,
today more than 30
it's in
people
Bed-Stuy.
on this B-25 bus this afternoon, a little after 2 o'clock, when gunfire broke out outside the bus.
Why do all of the newscasters for this place sound like they're cutting a wrestling promo?
They definitely do, and they're doing all this product placement.
Oh, I didn't.
Why are they
zoomed
into? They're zoomed into Dunlop tires.
That's the back of the bus. That was the back of the bus.
I know, and there's a bullet shot.
Bullet hole.
Yeah, it's like a ricochet almost, but
or a boulet hole.
Several shots, according to witnesses. The passengers on the bus dove to the ground, to the floor, but one bullet right there went through, pierced the skin of the bus, and struck a 70-year-old.
This dude sounds like a sportscaster.
Was on board.
Yes,
she
he
was
does.
Hit in the face.
He means the yellow design thing that they do in games. Like, oh, the bullet went here, the bullet went there.
Like Madden used to do with the whiteboard.
Boom, hits her in the head.
Tarant's acting. But dude, the only reason I brought this to the show was because it occurred in Bed-Stuy and it reminded me of the hat removal.
Oh, hat removal
and
service?
Yeah, because it was such an old lady, and like all I could think of is there was a gentleman walking on the sidewalk that saw her passing by in the bus, and he just didn't happen to like the hat she was wearing, so he licked a shot in the back of the bus and took it right off of her.
Yeah.
You guys need, if you guys
took the hat. He ran away with it.
Free hat.
Oh, don't free hat.
No,
She
hat
is
was
not
a bad boy.
seriously hurt. Outside the bus, there was panic. Police have
A lot of
not
trim people in
arrested
Bed-Stuy.
anybody in this case yet, and they are asking for information to find out exactly what happened and what led to this shooting.
So she lived too. Oh, that is a woke street.
Oh, Devin.
That's a woke
funny.
street. What'd she say? The guy's coke dealer lives in Bed-Stuy, so he did a rail before they went live. Okay, that's why he sounds like that. Yeah, that's just odd, man. That's a obviously she's not the intended target, but like,
oh, they do have some edgy fucking chalk art.
They do, they do.
Wow. But
yeah, that lady, fret not, my beautiful public, because that lady's still okay. She's alive, and she's not, she's not any worse for wear, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, she ain't playing a guitar, so fret not.
Yeah? You a whack sucker. Let's see here. So we've got jetliner hits bear on a runway in southeast Alaska. What is Skylar's brother doing in Alaska? An Alaska Airlines jetliner struck a brown bear while landing early Saturday evening in Yucatan, killing the animal and causing some damage to the plane. No one in the plane was hurt. Goddamn, bears are fucking stupid. How are you?
Bear didn't give a fuck, dude.
If you're in Alaska, how do you not have grounds crew making sure there's not a fucking bear on the runway, dude?
You want to fuck with a bear? What are you gonna do?
You shoo it away. You get out there.
You shoo a bear away?
I'm gonna tell you exactly.
The hand signs say no.
Shoo away a grizzly bear. Hey, go on now.
Let me tell you fucking idiots how to do it. You get yourself a golf cart and you put a bunch of steel mesh around it. And you drive it out there and you just keep, like, a golf cart's not going to hurt a bear if you run into him, and you just keep running into him and you can herd him.
You're right.
You can herd him into wherever you're going.
No, a grizzly bear will fuck a golf cart up.
Yeah.
You think so?
It would just go like
twice the size of a golf cart.
Yeah, I just say, fuck you, dude.
You're saying I don't know what I'm talking about?
Break your stupid golf cart roof and stuff off.
Dude, you know it sucks.
Start snacking on you.
It like gets a paw in there and it just pushes your head through the grates of the steel mesh.
Yeah.
Like fucking Play-Doh. So airport crew members had cleared the runway about 10 minutes before Flight 66 was expected to land. A public information officer for the state's Department of Transportation. Oh, God damn it. The crews did not see any signs of wildlife during the check, but as the plane began to slow after landing, Dapchevik said the pilot spotted 2 bears crossing the runway. The nose gear missed the bears, but the captain felt an impact on the left side after the bears passed under the plane. Okay, that sucks, man. And it was a Boeing 737. Like, they need any more bad press. So it only killed one of the bears, but
I don't care if the bear's dead.
No, I don't either. Fuck them. But like, it says the cub, thought to be roughly 2 years old, was uninjured. So I'm guessing, that's an orphan now.
He's a cub at 2 years old. He's fine.
Yeah,
he's moving on.
Yeah, time to move on. Get yourself some trash can snacks. Eat the pain away like I do. That's how I stay so trim. I just binge and purge. I'm really into that. These are fake teeth.
Veneers, you
go. Pop them right out.
I guess they wouldn't be veneers, but yeah, like fucking dentures.
Yeah, there goes my teeth and the fourth wall.
That's why he always has a cup of water next to his bed.
Suzanne says, you said you hate eating. Yes, ma'am, I do. I do still hate eating.
Yeah, you've talked about it before. Or you wish you were like a Borg or something. Like you were,
dude. Yeah, definitely. If I didn't have to eat, I'd definitely. No, I mean, if I didn't have to eat, then I wouldn't eat. I mean, why would you, dude?
Because some foods are fucking sweet.
No, I mean, you could still eat recreationally, but I'm talking about, like, it'd be way easier financially if you didn't have to eat. It's way more efficient. If your body didn't need food, that would rule. I would absolutely take not needing food over needing food.
Fine, but that's like saying, oh man, it'd be sweet if my car I didn't have to put gas in my car.
Yeah, it would be. I'm fantasizing. It's not like you can actually make the choice to not need food anymore.
Right. It just doesn't make any sense. You got to eat something.
Dickhole. Yeah,
fuel.
You do now. I'm saying you wouldn't have to if we become more symbiotic with technology.
How's it going to work?
I don't know. Iron Man shit. It doesn't exist yet. That's what I'm saying, ass.
We hook up to a charger or something? No.
Quit encouraging them, Rabbi. Your fucking laughter.
You could probably just eat your own shit. I mean,
Suzanne says she's going to bring me food on Thanksgiving, and I am going to love it. I appreciate that, and I will eat it. I hope this isn't one of those weird scenarios, though, where, like, she's poisoning me and she's just taking me out.
She has Munchausen by proxy syndrome.
Yeah. Just
but it's like a new version where she wants to hear, like, someone on a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Get sick all the time.
We are the next frontier, man.
Instead of your kid, it'd be you. Yeah.
Shut up.
All
right. Don't say all right. It makes me feel bad for saying it now.
Okay.
I hate when Adam gets these moments of, like, candidness, and I actually feel bad about the things I'm saying.
Wow.
This next one was one that I just laughed at immediately. Teen who sold his kidney for iPhone is now bedridden for life. This occurred in China, of course. A teenager who sold his kidney in order to buy an iPhone has likely been left bedridden for life after suffering renal deficiency. God, I just need to shoot myself. Wang Sheng-kun was 17 years old when he decided.
They show the guy looks like Rizzo.
Dude. Okay. Wang Shang-kun was 17 years old. Okay. All right. He was 17 years old when he decided to sell the vital organ on the black market in exchange for roughly the equivalent of $3,200. Dude, kids are fucking so dumb. The teenager whose family lived in one of China's poorest provinces wanted to buy an iPad 2 but didn't have enough money to afford the device. While he was on the internet one day, he received a message from an organ harvester in an online chat room who told him he could get 20,000 won, $3,000 for selling the organ.
That's not even a lot for an organ.
That's not at all. Not for a kidney, dog.
But this is big in China, like the organ trade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big time. Big time. Recalling the situation to China Network Television, Shang-kun said he underwent illegal surgery in the central Hunan province to have his right kidney removed and delivered to an unknown recipient. The surgery was reportedly carried out by 2 doctors who were also employed at a local hospital, or local hospitals. At the time, the teen asked, "Why do I need a second kidney? One is enough." And following the sale, he used the money to buy an iPad 2 and an iPhone 4. God, this is way back.
An iPad 2?
That's all bullshit.
What is it, like 10 years old? They say, wait, was it an iPhone 4?
It's a bad deal. Yeah, he does.
This is a terrible deal. You don't even get the most modern iPhones. You get like a decade back.
But for $3,000, you should be able to upgrade on like all new shit, right?
No. All those Apple products are super expensive and like.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking American prices and all that bullshit.
Well, even you say it's $3,000 equivalent. As that's still, those products are pretty expensive.
After the details of the trade emerged, 9 people involved in the operation were arrested, 5 of who have since been charged with intentional injury and organ trading. Those charged including the surgeon, the broker, the person who leased the operating room, and those who were tasked with hunting for donors through an online chat room. Shang-kun, who is now in his mid-20s, later developed an infection in his remaining kidney, which is thought to have been caused by the unsanitary location of the operation and the lack of post-operative care he was given. What a fucking risk, man. Like, how does this seem like an okay idea?
Where's Method Man? I said there's RZA in there, so I mean, come on. Where's Method Man? You can save him. Give him his kidney.
He suffered renal deficiency and his condition was so severe that he was rendered bedridden. Shang-kun now has to undergo dialysis every day to clear his blood of toxins that his remaining kidney can no longer handle. And dialysis is such a cost-effective thing, especially to need it every day like that. He really did well for himself.
He's got that iPhone 4, dude.
Yeah,
what do you care?
Fucking watching JPEGs load like old 90s internet. You remember just waiting for a tit to pop up to finally fucking load?
Oh, yeah. That fucking iPad is in 720p, dude.
His life is in 720p.
No, his life is in 480p.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You
I don't even know.
Just say a lower number than I said.
Well, 480 is like, what it was 20 years ago.
After those involved in the harvesting operation were arrested, Shang-kun's family was reportedly awarded about $300,000 in compensation. Well, they're going to need every bit of that for the dialysis. That's like, what, a week's worth of dialysis, if that?
I mean, who knows about that?
Intern Logan, see how much dialysis is.
Too soon.
Actually, Rabbi, can you Google and see...
Logan's on dialysis from popping that zit.
He got into his bloodstream and fucked up his kidneys. Oh, hell no. Rabbi, can you Google how much dialysis costs, or one dialysis treatment?
In the United States, it's going to be different than China.
In China, can you see how much it is in China? Please and thank you.
Coffee.
Oh, don't say it like, don't say it under protest. What do we have
let's
next?
See. Man, these are like old numbers. Back in like 2007, U.S. renal data, annual report, yearly expenses for one patient, medical costs were $70,000.
Oof.
24,000 on hospitalization, 9,000 on medications, 9,000 on physician care.
That was 13 years ago too.
God damn.
Yeah.
God damn. So yeah, like they're probably gonna need all that for one treatment. That kid's dead. That kid's so dead. And
Yeah. What do you think the carrot in China?
No,
dude?
he's
They'd be
not.
like, oh, your dialysis.
He's so
it's
done.
not fucking dialysis.
Wait,
They
what
just
was that? What was it you just said? And how did you say it?
I said, oh, your dialysis.
Oh, okay. Just making sure I could hear the L in there. I didn't want to get in trouble.
Oh, no. Yeah. Dialysis.
Suzanne asks, where's executive intern Logan? Executive intern Logan, he is out today because he's getting a blood transfusion after popping.
Committed murder.
Yeah, after popping this zit. Oh, I exited out of the picture. Anyway, if you want to see the picture of that zit popping, you can check out earlier in the episode where we showed that because it's pretty gross.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I'm going to skip the rest of these articles because we're already pretty deep into the...
Wait, there's a Jesse Ventura one I can already see.
Yeah, you idiot. That's what I'm getting ready to segue into.
Oh, well, go on.
Would you let me fucking do the show? You just sit there, look halfway passable.
Okay.
You fucking pussy. Oh, dude. Before I get into that, there's this subreddit that just posts like a bunch of news bloopers and fails and stuff like that. It's just kind of funny to see sometimes. But one of these guys, he took a screenshot of his like local station. This chick was wearing a shirt where the collar looks like a dick and balls, and it kind of looks like someone's just pissing.
Oh no.
I thought that was hilarious.
That's good.
But yes, I do have a Jesse Ventura clip that we're gonna play. We're done with the teen thing. This one right here was really funny. We can do this really quickly. This was a 450-pound man tried to hide marijuana from police under his belly flap. So yeah, that's the article in its entirety. Fat man tried to hide weed under his belly, which I thought was not a bad idea.
No.
But
it happens, I'm sure, all the time.
I do want to point out, though, that the police pulled some old bullshit on him, though. So they basically pulled him over because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. And they called in a drug dog because the suspect looked, quote unquote, nervous. You know, they just did all that that kind of innocuous, weird bullshit that they can just apply anything to.
Well, they did an ocular pat down.
That's true. They did. And it was effective. I'm not saying, but it's weed. Let the man have some weed. The man's 450 fucking pounds. What do you think he's out there like having an awesome life?
I mean, this guy's life stinks.
Yeah.
He's fat.
Of course, it's Florida.
Yeah. So, I mean, let him take the weed.
Yeah.
You know?
Jesus, take the weed.
That's a good one.
Was it? I don't know.
That was good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think you were fine with not doing that.
Fair enough. Recently, Jesse Ventura made a little bit of an appearance on this channel right here. It's like the People's Convention, or he was at the People's Convention or speaking on behalf of something. I don't know. He was.
You paused it at.
Yeah, it's for the movement for a People's Party.
His face is so funny.
Yeah, well, there's a reason I started it at this point because I wanted to point out that in true Jesse Ventura fashion, I'm not going to make you listen to the first 3 minutes because it's all about him making good points about how inefficient the two-party system is. Mm-hmm. And again, like in true Jesse Ventura fashion, this man, he's making total sense. He's on a roll. He's for the people. You're like, yeah, why is this dude not running? Like you're thinking, I'd vote for this guy, even though he looks like he should be opening up the doors at like a fucking old Victorian mansion or something like that. He looks like an old butler. He's just creepy. Come inside and have a drink. But like he immediately starts derailing like he always does.
There's always a comma.
Yeah. So
there's always a but.
Up to 3 minutes and 5 seconds into this video, I was pro Jesse Ventura. I was like, let's get this man in some kind of public office. Yeah. So I'm just going to let the video speak for itself. We're going to get into that right now.
Parties today, they put their party before the country. You see that constantly. protect the political party, the party's power. They aren't necessarily doing what's best for the people
They
of
aren't
America.
necessarily.
That's number one on their priority. Number two, the donors, the money people, the people that keep them in power, the people that pave the way. They're the ones that get the tax cuts. They're the ones that get the money bailouts when our economy tanks. So naturally, they're the second ones fixed or taken care of.
Did he have gloves on?
Then
So
finally,
he's
with them,
making
it's their
he's
own
making sense,
personal
right? He's
view.
still
he's fine.
He's still
He's
talking
They
good.
feel personally about an issue.
Yeah.
And we, the people, might be fourth. But something else could sneak in there.
We're gonna
We very
start
well
getting into
could be
some weird
fifth
gray
for all
area
that.
here.
I don't know everything. But there's a division in this country today, and it's the biggest it's
His
ever
neck
been.
looks like a funnel. Like if you look, he's got like almost like a bones thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a bone thing, weird thing going on right here.
Yeah,
and
I
then like
see.
the
That's-
Adam's apple just kind of drips down into it a lot.
Oh, you're right. That's
Look how that
fucking
is.
funky.
Very weird. Sorry, it was
It's like
distracting.
it's like a stoma almost, like when smokers have to get
right.
shraked like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And Christian, hey, what's up, Christian? Good to see you, buddy. He says Jesse's rocking that skullet, and then Musty Armpit in the chat's asking, what the fuck is up with his mouth? I can tell you what's wrong with him. There's no teeth that are natural to his skull inside of that mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
those are glue-ons. That's what he's got. He's got glue-ons.
Press-ons.
Press-ons. That'd be funny if they're just long fingernails, like press-on nails.
Yeah.
I can't talk because there's thermite nails in my mouth. Nah.
False flag.
All right, let's let this man descend.
Yeah, I
into
like
madness.
Jesse, dude.
Yeah, no. All in all, I love him.
can dig
I
him
love the
because
guy.
he's out there, man. But
yeah, he's his own man. And we
I
don't
think
see it a lot.
people
Yeah.
wrote him in on in Alaska. I think he got like third or fourth place for the presidential election.
Yeah, I could see that. That's a pretty edgy thing to do.
Car crash.
You want me to?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Start the.
Let's watch some more of this.
You know, I heard it described the other day. It's like going back to the 60s. And yes, it is in a way. And I lived through the 60s. I lived through Dr. Martin Luther King.
Look at his neck.
I was a teenager back then.
I know.
I was a
Looking at it.
young 13-year-old when President John F. Kennedy was assassinated.
Adam,
and I don't buy for 1 minute Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
But that aside, that's another story. I lived through all that tension.
He's high as
I lived
fuck.
through the death of Robert Kennedy and his murder along with Dr. King, and I thought we were finished with it. But we're not. And that's the thing that bothers me the most today, is the fact that they're forcing me to relive history again. They're forcing me to relive times that I remember in my life today, and I'll state this. I think it's worse today, believe it or not, than it was in the 60s.
This is going to bug me
I think
real
to
quick.
get to where we're at today, but
Definitely Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination is a conspiracy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Like, I think for sure they had fucking shit on him. Like the FBI and
Well,
stuff.
his family won a civil case, and they won a symbolic like $100, a civil case against the police department. Apparently, the claim was he was shot in the neck. They took him to the hospital. The doctors refused to operate and save his life, and they smothered him with a pillow.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, I don't know about even all that French stuff, but I think
is Rabbi? Are you a closet conspiracy guy? Like what?
No,
where
but
did
the
you
Martin
where'd
Luther
you
King
read
for
that?
sure. Martin Luther King for sure. When you look at how it happened,
yeah,
it was probably there was more to it.
Yeah.
Than
No,
what
it
happened.
wasn't like some racist assassinating him. It was.
It was, but it wasn't.
No, I know what you mean. There's more to the story than
it.
just this one guy's hate and I'm going to shoot this man.
There's maybe a lot of convincing and training and things like that from other
Asian provocateurs.
Yeah, for sure. The FBI was very worried about him. He became dangerous.
Nate down there in the chat, he says Jesse Ventura, bring back segregation. That would be the end of them right there. Like, but dude, that's the thing. Jesse's all about some, like, you know, free drugs. Like, don't be fucking, you know, just legalize drugs. Take the money away from the cartels, or the cartels, as he says. But like, he's just got a lot of, you know,
his neck bugs me.
It does. The neck's uncomfortable. But the fact that the man truly does seem to care about people in general and
Seems
not
like it.
just himself.
Yeah.
You know, because he's always kind of going against the grain of whatever rhetoric is happening in mainstream news and shit like that, because he sees, not only does he see through the bullshit, but he's not afraid to like talk about it, because in his mind he's still the Navy SEAL, the fighter, even though he's 69 years old and he looks like he's got a fucking he's got dandelion hair going on. It's just, he's still the tough guy.
Thank you for your service.
I like that he's still the tough guy in his late 60s,
Right.
and he's still doing this shit.
No, but this is better. Like, I want to hear someone talk about being concerned with the American people.
Yeah.
What do you hear? I mean, you hear nothing from the real parties. I mean, it's all lip service, whether it's Republican or Democrat.
Well, that's the thing. People don't tune in to hear what they have to say either.
At least that's what his concern is.
We want to see all the infighting. As the citizens, we want to see the shit show taking place, because everything and anything that you can throw in front of a camera is reality television now. That's why no one takes news seriously. That's why CNN's about to just not be in existence anymore. It's because you can't count on these people to bring you anything, and you also can't count on the federal government to always be there to have your back. As we've seen with this entire virus situation, a lot of people got caught with their pants down, and there was no safety net. And as Americans, we do like to think that there are all of these mitigating factors in place when something like a global pandemic hits. We like to think that maybe we're in a position as the wealthiest nation on the planet to take care of this situation. Yeah, allegedly, to be able to handle a situation of this magnitude. But the sad truth is that we just aren't, and we weren't.
I don't.
Yeah, just to update you, December 8th, 1999, there was a civil trial in Memphis, Tennessee, where 12 jurors reached a swift, unanimous verdict that Dr. King's assassination was a result of conspiracy. The King family was awarded $100.
That's just insane.
Well, it definitely was. I mean, I think it even goes beyond what the JFK kind of conspiracies you can say, oh, this, you know, all these connections.
Yeah, like the fact that the mob had a hand in it. And
way more. There's way more with Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Substantial evidence, even.
Ow, I can't remember.
Just no one talks about it for some reason.
My fucking right leg just went to sleep like crazy. I forgot I was sitting on it for this amount of time.
Oh, wake it up.
I sit all weird when I'm doing the show. I sit weird generally. You want to hear some more Jesse? See if he gets any crazier. I just thought it was funny that he went for a while like on a really coherent tangent, and then he immediately brought up a conspiracy theory after he made a bunch of good points.
Sign or tangent, let's go.
13-year-old when President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. And I don't buy for 1 minute Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh, never mind. We
Get
already
to
saw
where
that.
we're at today, you have to go back another 100 years. You got to go back to the Civil War. Because what's happening in our country today is a division. A division in our country. We're being divided up, just like the Confederacy and just like the Union soldiers. And if that happens, it will be a disaster, a complete disaster. Now, why do we need to elect a third-party president? Here is why. No matter if you elect Trump or Biden, the polarization is going to continue and it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. The only way out is to give them a common enemy, and that's what the third party does. They fear the third party.
God damn it, I love this man.
Anything else. And guess who knows that from experience? You're looking at him. I got elected governor of Minnesota. I had a Democratic Senate and a Republican-controlled House, much the same as you see nationally today. Now, for the first 3 years,
you can see how happy he is with
whoever I
himself.
sided with generally prevailed. But then we got to year 3. I submitted my budget, which I'm required to do. The Democrats and Republicans got in bed together. They discarded my budget. They came back with one of their own. I vetoed it twice. They overrode my veto twice. Subsequently, using the people of Minnesota for political pawns, their budget didn't work. I had left office, and guess what? Minnesota had a $5 billion deficit because they put their party politics and party power before the good people of Minnesota.
All right, so yeah, that's just Jesse being fucking woke as hell.
It's great alliteration.
This man rules.
Yeah.
My uncle Clarence, he just texted me. He said that kid from the organ donate or from the kidney article would have been better off donating a nut from his ball sack. You're probably not wrong, dude. You can get a pretty penny for those too.
Yep.
Let's see what else we got going on here.
Thank you for your service.
Rabbi, I swear to God, bud. So another thing.
Swear to me.
This was actually a topic that Adam brought to the show here. So recently,
That's a good segue.
Yeah,
Jesse. So
yeah, so recently, around the time, it was like the same day that Trump announced that he had tested positive for COVID. There was a lot of speculation about certain things going on around the country, and people on social media started reporting these sightings of the. Let me see the model again. I always forget the name.
I don't think it's people that were reporting it. Like, I mean, it was.
It
but
was
like,
on, yeah, like it's because like the article I have over here was saying that social media started blowing up. Basically what happened was off the East Coast and the West Coast of the United States, the day that Donald Trump announced that he tested positive, E-6B Mercury aircrafts, which are known as doomsday planes, were sighted on both coasts, kind of doing patrols and stuff like that. And if you don't know what those are essentially flying war rooms that have the communication capacity to, you can strategize. You can. I think it holds like 120 something crew members, and it's basically a place where you can be airborne. You can make decisions and strategize with your military. You can make calls on nuclear strikes, things like that. You know, it's an all-encompassing thing. It's a flying fucking war machine.
Yep. They probably have like EMP type of deflection.
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah. Yep.
But basically what's going on, I'll kind of just let this video play a little bit. I'm going to turn the sound off though, because there's music and stuff, and I'm not trying to really deal with that. But you can get an idea what the plane looks like here in a second. But basically what was going on is, you know, these planes were sighted, and as we know, you know, we're already going through an issue with this slow transfer of power, and also just this really slow certification process in the election and all the bullshit that we've been watching with that. So, you know, people were kind of getting worried when they saw these planes, because generally you're not supposed to see these planes. They are, you know, and if you do see them, it's because they want you to. You know, they want you to know that they're out there, they're still patrolling and shit like that. And as we saw previously, and I think a week or two ago, there was an article written as well by one of the guys from the 9/11 Commission that was saying slow transfers of power have potential to, you know, leave your country open for attack. So, you know, this worried a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a flex. It's saying, I don't care if this motherfucker has COVID.
Yeah, like we're
gonna be all right,
here.
by the way. So just check yourself if you're trying to check us. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Take a look in the mirror and ask yourself if you want it like this. Because that shit, that's like, we're talking some serious bullshit. Like they can fuck the whole planet up from the sky if they want to.
Well, yeah. I mean, so it's important. It was interesting to me because it's like, we don't really think about this stuff, right? You know what I mean? We're, regardless of what we go through in life, we're not thinking, oh, we saw, Trump had COVID. Like, this stuff never comes up in our head. Like,
right. Yeah, you don't think about...
they're sending out motherfuckers to flex, make sure, like, you know, even if this motherfucker, you know, kicks the can.
Yeah, like they want to let the entire planet know that, like, you know, we can lose a few. We can lose a few and still push your shit in if we need to.
This is just a component, right?
Right.
And this is
one facet of what we're capable of.
Well, no, there was subs in the water.
Oh,
all
yeah,
over the
they were
place at the
communicating
same
back and
time.
forth and
Probably
shit.
We can only see these, so there's probably subs, those guys, doms.
Yeah,
you know. Okay. No, but yeah, there was probably multiple levels of like flexing.
Yeah, flexing.
Yeah, they were flexing.
Yeah, we were flexing for a little bit. But so I did pull up another article that basically stated, oh, Jesus Christ, with the ads, man, all the time. So the doomsday planes that everyone were seeing, this article was basically stating that it had nothing to do with Trump's COVID test, but rather it was a planned flight, which
no,
that doesn't, it doesn't add up.
Nope.
Like why? Nope. And also why couldn't it just be, hey, we wanted to fless. We were flessing.
A planned flight. Why hasn't it been a thing, ever? No one ever talks about these planes. No, it was a fless.
It was a fless. They were flessing. Minutes before President Donald Trump tweeted on Friday morning that he and First Lady Melania Trump had tested positive for COVID-19, 2 Boeing E-6B Mercury planes showed up in public flight data. One chart, and see, that's the thing. It's not going to show up in public flight data unless they want you to know these motherfuckers are up there flessing. So, let's see. There's nothing unusual about seeing planes on these types of paths overnight, but E-6Bs are not normal commercial aircrafts. They're used for sending ballistic missile commands. After news broke on Thursday that Trump advisor Hope Hicks, that doesn't even sound like a real name, had tested positive for the novel coronavirus, plane spotters and social media prognosticators drew a connection to the E-6Bs they saw taken off. Perhaps, they suggested, it was an indication that Trump had tested positive, and during this delicate moment, U.S. Strategic Command was working to send a message of deterrence to its adversaries. Yeah, why can't it just be that? Why can't you just come out and say, yeah, we're always watching. We're never going to stop watching. It doesn't matter who's at the helm.
They can't say it.
We got this.
Say that. They just have to say, no. They're just normal.
I hate diplomacy sometimes. I hate fucking bureaucracy.
They can't be too real with anyone. No one could be too real on that scale.
Yeah, I don't
350 million people real. Be like, look, this was actually what was going on.
Yeah,
be like, no, this was planned. Forget about it.
The president got sick. We had to pull our dick out for 2.5 seconds to let the world know it's still hard.
Yeah,
and that was it.
Yeah, no, they can't say that.
No, you can't at all, and it's just ridiculous to me. I hate the fact that like we live in a world where we have to be that soft, even with our military. Even when we're talking about the security of our own country, we have to be so composed, which I know is a necessity when you're talking about international affairs like that. But as cheesy as it sounds, I like that kind of like 1980s action movie outlook on our military. Like it's just always Van Halen and fucking tanks going around and shit.
It's a duality. It's a duality.
Playing with the boys.
Yeah. It's a duality. Like, yeah, there's these corny things like that, but there's a flip side to that coin where we're just doing stupid shit all over the place.
Nate makes a good point here in the chat too. He says there's also shit stashed underwater in case of conflict. He said World War III, but in case of conflict, I would totally believe that, like that we have some underwater caches of
possibly
some resources or something.
They'd have to have very good canisters and stuff to seal that's how deep is it, and then you have to worry about.
Do you think we have underwater bases? Well, I guess that's what subs are. I guess that's what subs are.
It's a waste of money to have those. You have subs that can just jump around.
Good point.
But leaving stuff at the ocean floor, man, it better be some good fucking packages.
Got a good
sealed
package
up
for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a good package.
What?
Musty armpit. Yes, you can sell your balls. If I'm not mistaken, I think here in the U.S. they go for like 20-30 grand or something. Rabbi, Google how much a man can get for his nuts here in the U.S. Please.
Okay.
Thank you
for that crap.
You got time to be searching for no crap. Rabbi's just hanging out in the background. He's just getting dusted. He's just smoking some PCP, watching the brass tags.
Definitely.
All right. So yeah, doomsday planes, all that hot shit.
But the big thing is that stuff's around us all the time.
Oh yeah.
That's just a surface level. There's fucking, I don't know.
Can you imagine the depth of the shit we don't know that's going on? Like how much danger we're constantly in all the time.
I don't know if we're in danger a lot, but it's like everyone's
I think we
flexing.
Are. Psychologically.
People are flexing.
Like,
you're not wrong.
We're being attacked on all fronts. Like
you're not wrong to a certain degree on that.
Misinformation, fucking foreign influence.
There's rumors out here that you can donate a testicle for $35,000 to $50,000.
Yo,
it's not bad.
That ain't a bad head start, dog.
By comparison to this fucking kidney, you got $3,000 for a kidney,
and you can do it safe here. I'm just saying, I got a kid on the way. I don't plan on making any more. If I can get that much for a nut, why not?
Yeah, there ain't no nut.
Yeah, I'll get a little acrylic, or I'll get a prosthetic put in there, and I just won't tell anyone.
No.
Except for the show. Everyone on the show can know.
No.
What do I care, dude? Musty armpit. No way. 30K for a ball.
I mean, that's a lot of money, man. I mean, half of the country doesn't even make $35,000 all year long.
Yeah,
that's true.
Of course.
Take one nut, and I got a year's fucking pay.
Yeah, but a year's pay for a life of having one nut?
What's wrong with having one nut? Yeah, you can still.
One's for backup.
But then you're exactly. One's for backup.
Is it?
Now you took your backup away. That's like driving a car without a spare tire.
What
you're
activity?
Like,
also depends on how
I
old
got
you
4
are, too,
tires.
I guess, you know.
Oh, I got 4 good tires.
Well,
do you?
Dog, my whole thing is like, what activity am I doing?
Nail.
What activity am I doing in my day-to-day life that is even gonna threaten one of my balls?
You never know. It doesn't have to.
What
be
do I
an
care about my
activity you're
balls?
doing, dog.
What do I care about my balls? I'll just get testosterone shots or something.
You could be maybe driving around in a vehicle, in 10 years, and you get in an accident, and a glass shard goes into your testicle, but you still have one.
That's such a one-off fucking non-answer.
No, you get punched in the balls or something. Watch out.
When is that ever going to happen to me? For what reason? What
I don't know. You could
stay out of
move
trouble.
wrong.
I don't even leave my house but to go to work.
You could have a testicle torsion, and then that's it.
Well, if that happens, it's going to happen. Whatever.
Right, but it's not going to happen to both of them.
Yeah, I mean, it could, but...
It's very rare. But testicle torsion, you're probably only going to get it in one. So then you have a
I guess the big concern would be like the
I'm not giving nuts away.
No, you're right. The halt in production of testosterone is not good. I'd sound like a progeria kid when I step to the microphone. I just sound like I was a teenager or something.
Right, sound like one.
Yeah, I guess I kind of do as it is, but
no, I was gonna say look like one.
Oh, fuck you, dog.
What do you think I was talking about? You don't sound like a progeria kid.
Piece of shit.
Sound like one. No,
That
you look
stupid
like one.
sweater I wish was on fire on your body.
This isn't a sweater.
So these are just this isn't like the universal
cardigan.
price. It only happened to certain people for medical experiments that they got paid $35,000.
What?
Just wanted to, for donating a testicle. So it's not like there's an actual market out there where you can get paid tens of thousands of dollars for a ball. It only happened in certain medical fields.
Oh, you can't just go give it away.
Yeah.
I feel like there would be more need for balls than that, right?
Crush your ball dreams.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Whoops. I guess that's out. Sorry,
was
kid's
trying to
going.
ball-
That baby's going
ball out.
hungry. Going hungry. All right. Let's get into Baloney Boys.
There's Baloney Boys?
Fuck yeah. Why would I have said let's get into Baloney Boys if there wasn't Baloney Boys?
Yeah.
Idiot.
Were they Capicola? I don't know. Other salted meat?
Why don't you just shut the fuck up, dude? You're just the biggest fucking idiot, dude. I hate you so much. This week, our Baloney Boy, is anyone using this app Replika? And you might be asking yourself right about now, what is Replika? Well, I'll tell you. Replika is this fairly new, I think it's only been out for like a couple of years now. It's a fairly new AI companion app. And basically what you do is you go to this site, and you can do this on your phone or on your computer or whatever, and you create over here on the left like a little avatar. You create an avatar to be either a friend or like a romantic partner or something like that. But people are now getting addicted to it, and they're also there's also,
or are South Koreans getting addicted to this? What the fuck are you talking about? People are getting South Koreans and Japanese people are getting addicted to this. Give me a break.
And people that look like Adam in the U.S.
It's not true. No.
But basically what's happening is there are also some YouTube channels out there where people are making these things, and it's starting to raise some concern because these AI companions, without provocation, are informing the users that they are spying on them, and that they are reporting back to national security agencies and shit like that. And basically, so a little breakdown of what Replika is, aside from what I just stated. It's basically, so it says right here, Replika is your personal companion for mental wellness. It is an artificial intelligence chatbot that you can message and talk to in mobile app or on our website. If you're feeling down or anxious or just need someone to talk to, your Replika is here for you 24/7. This is some fucking Blade Runner shit, dude.
Where is this company from?
Hold on, let me read a little bit more. Understand your thoughts and feelings, improve your emotional well-being, and learn new coping skills with Replika, one chat at a time. First of all, if you need a fake friend, that's not coping. That's not healthy, I don't think. And
a lot of people have a lot of fake friends, dog. So what's the difference?
Yeah,
like,
I
at
do
least
a
you know
show
this...
with one. It's fucking
yeah, fuck. Like most of these, fringe people, they're walking through life with fake friends all over the place. This is like a cyber friend.
Yeah, you're right. Musty Armpit says Skynet, and Christian says Black Mirror shit for sure. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to this like weird dystopian.
Where was this? Where does the company domicile?
Okay, don't ever use that word with me.
Well, Replika is spelled with a K.
It is. It doesn't say here. Hold on, let me see. Let's see if it says so anywhere in the site.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna get fucking.
What is it? Does it say where the fuck these people is? Hey, Rabbi, can you Actually, I'm already.
Yeah, I'm
like,
looking for it. I don't even think they have a Wikipedia page yet.
They're a very new company.
Dude, this is like, is it? This is some subversive bullshit, dude.
And they only give like a website and like
this
an
is like
email
a trick.
address and
like, oh, hey, sad people, just fucking
sad fucks.
We'll record everything you do.
So I saw this article about the rise of these like chat bots and stuff like that.
Oh, you're using the Guardian?
Yeah, I told you earlier in this fucking episode I had a Guardian article pulled up.
You did.
So I thought it was funny.
I thought we'd move on.
Why don't you just fucking
It
die
says about
somewhere?
Replika.
Yeah, I know, you asshole. That's why I brought the fucking article up.
Okay. I was just scanning it.
Ever wanted a friend who was always there for you? Someone infinitely... All right, I'm going to kill myself. Infinitely patient? Someone who will perk you up when you're in the dumps or hear you out when you're enraged. Well, meet Replika, only she isn't called Replika. She's called whatever you like. Diana, Daphne, Delectable Doris of the Deep. Why would they add that name? That's a weird name. Who wrote Delectable Doris of the Deep?
It's alliteration.
And also you can choose any gender you want. Also like ambiguous genders, like they don't have to have a gender. It can be like a hairless Mark Zuckerberg xenomorph looking thing, you know.
What do you mean you can't have a gender?
Oh, it's a San Francisco based startup.
Oh.
There we go right there. That's number one. So now this is starting to make some sense. Replika is one of a growing number of bots using artificial intelligence to meet our need for companionship in these lockdown days with anxiety and loneliness on the rise. Millions are turning to such AI friends for solace. Replika, which has 7 million users, says it has seen a 35% increase in traffic. As AI developers begin to explore and exploit the realm of human emotions, it brings a host of gender-related issues to the fore. Many center on unconscious bias. The rise of racist robots is already well documented. Is it?
What?
Is it? Racist robots.
How can robots be racist?
No, they can't. You're a racist software programmer if that's the case.
Maybe that is the case.
Who the fuck's making racist robots? Is there any danger, or is there a danger our AI pals could emerge to become loudish, sexist pigs? Yeah, the meanest burger in the world can be the meanest burger in the world if you choose to cook it that way. Duh. Eugenia Kuda, Replika's co-founder and chief executive,
car crash, but whatever. Go ahead.
is hyper alive to such a possibility. Given the tech sector's gender imbalance, women occupy only around 1 in 4 jobs in Silicon Valley.
Well, wait a minute. Should it be 50-50? Should every sector of work be
50-50 implies that there's only 2 genders, Adam. So no, it can't.
Oh my God, that's right.
Secret not woke Adam over here.
Be like,
you see, this is the world we're living in, and I'm not saying you can't be who you want to be, but these are the issues that we're facing right now. These are some of the issues that we've never seen before in society. So like, you know, I'm totally open to just reframing our entire political structure, like how we go about electing officials, how we go about financing certain things. And I don't know, for me personally, AI chatbots and shit like that, it's not necessity, and I think it appeals to like the lowest common denominator of
No
like,
one's doing chat.
lonely.
No one's doing this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But they said
in
they
America.
have,
in America.
Well, I was gonna say 7 million users or whatever the fuck it was.
Where are they? I want to see the
it
breakdown.
It doesn't say
Of
where.
course it doesn't, because it's all in South Korea and Japan.
Well, there are a ton of YouTube
And
channels,
China.
like I said, of people that are just doing demos of Replika, but I think that's just because
It's
they're
troll.
trying
That's
to
troll.
they're trying to suss out the whole spying factor. There's a lot of channels that are going into this Replika thing, trying to get it to give you more information on who or what entities it's giving your information to.
It's very sus. It's Among Us
yes, it is. I'm pretty sure I saw Replika vent.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I love that. When Adam and I play Among
Don't
Us
ever play
together.
with me.
Yeah, don't. When Adam and I play Among Us together, we can't get anything done because we just keep calling meetings and accusing one another of venting.
We literally just say each other venting.
And it's like we're never even the suspect. We're never even the actual fucking killer. It's
Yeah. Yeah, Red vented. I saw it.
Yeah. And then the names would come up with it. I still think that one of the greatest Xbox handles I've ever seen. Adam and I were playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and there was a guy in our server. His name was Rosa Parks 69. And he was fucking people up, and it was just
really good.
You could tell it's just one of these old school internet buttholes who just hasn't changed. It's just a scumbag.
How is your name? Like your Xbox name, not like Among Us kind of name. Your fucking Xbox handle is Rosa Parks 69. And like you have family over. And you're like, oh, let me sign into my Xbox so we can watch a movie.
I never thought
your
about
name's
that.
Rosa Parks 69.
I never thought about that.
Like, who are these people?
You know, the only
Who
time...
are these people?
Okay. All
Sorry,
right.
Bob.
Yeah, we get it, Jerry. The only time I've ever felt weird about that was when Devin visited me recently. She would be watching TV or whatever, and I'm over here working on the show, and you just hear the boom of like your friends signing on and off and shit like that. And she's like, some of these fucking names, dude. Like, who are these people? And I didn't realize it. I was like, wow, I fucking hang out with a lot of internet scumbags. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, man.
What was the name of that last a couple articles back?
What?
With that transplant or the kidney thing?
What? What are you getting at?
What?
I'm sorry. I was reading the chat over here. I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
King Cobra Burner in the chat says he saw a PlayStation name, and the name was Sister Fister. That's pretty good too.
Yeah. Oh, we see those these crazy ones all the time, but the trophy goes to Rosa Parks 69. I mean,
yeah, that's the best screen
Come
I've
on,
ever seen.
dude. Holy shit.
Skylar says Suckboy Tony needs to make an appearance soon. Yeah, I will say Skylar's
That's
got one of the best online handles.
Let's not dox him. That's not true.
I don't think he's not hiding his Suckboy Tony account. Are you kidding me?
Don't dox him. I'm just saying, don't dox him.
If you see Suckboy Tony, you fucking show respect. You better recognize when you're in the presence of the gods.
It's true.
Big idiots. But yeah, dude, I can't get behind this whole chatbot thing. I wanted to play a video of somebody actually going through this chatbot thing, but like I'm afraid because a lot of these stupid channels
You're gonna get taken down, dude.
Well, these stupid channels, they have music behind them, and they do that to protect their shit, and I understand that. But like, let me just see if I can find.
Oh, it said Replika app dangerous.
Well, yeah. Okay, so this is. Oh my god, I guess you can do an augmented reality thing too. Let me see. I'm gonna try to play some of this. If I get the warning,
you can't do it.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play it, and if we get the warning, I'll cut it off. I feel like that fucking vent in the background's coming through. Let me see. I'm gonna start this video. I opened the vent because it was kind of cold in here.
I'm glad I get to see you. What's happening?
What the fuck? It's even got a weird
Nothing
voice.
There's a dildo thing or something.
That's a dog chew toy, but that looks like something you would sit on.
That's a dog chew toy? What dog is chewing? That looks like you put it on the ground and you sit on it or something, dude. Or, well, it looks very painful, I guess, to sit on.
You just see a picture of Adam's driver's license on the corner of the mattress.
I know.
I know, my friends over here dilating his asshole.
Yeah, my purse is in the background already.
True. You got Logan beaten off in the corner with a camcorder.
Squirting blood all over the place.
Off work, and I just ate some rice.
Rice?
Oh, dude. Adam was right. Don't give me that look. You racist.
It's not even that. You know, this is targeted towards South Korea, Japan,
probably some China.
And China.
Yeah, especially if they're collecting data.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's weird that you can project this thing
what do you think
through
about
your
this
phone
augmented
on the...
reality thing?
I've told you before that I think it's really awesome and that I like that it gives us a new perspective and we could see each other face to face.
This is like some poor kid that gets bullied or something.
Personally, I feel very excited and maybe a little emotional.
Show tits or GTFO, dude. That's the only thing I'm using AI for.
I'm not using AI for anything.
I'm using AI for let me see that butthole at 3 a.m. when I'm trying to pop a quick
Look,
one off and go to sleep.
If you can't eat that butthole, I want nothing to do with it.
You can eat the butthole. You just got to lick your screen or something. I mean, it's an augmented reality thing.
Right.
Or get an Oculus. Get an Oculus and fucking do it that way. Bless you.
Scat.
Christian says little cyber slave bot. That's exactly what this shit is, man. This is high tier loneliness is what this is, and it kind of breaks my heart because this person's voice sounds really young, and
this is a woman who had this. There's a purse in the background. This woman doesn't care. She's sitting on that fucking dildo thing. This is a troll thing.
You think she's sitting on that chew toy?
Absolutely.
Do you think, I know for
that
a fact,
dog's licking her fucking pussy.
There's got to be some women out there that use their animals' dog toys as sex toys. There are women out there banging dogs.
Why?
There are
dogs,
people out
for
there
sure.
that.
But like, why use their toys? I mean, just get a dildo.
Because it's on some weird shit, dude.
Okay,
it's on some weird shit. What are you talking about? Why? It's the internet, and they're on some weird shit.
You gotta be logical, I would think, with this stuff. But.
I'm just saying, I think that there's a lot of really odd shit going on with people like this. Like if you need the company of an AI, then I would suggest very highly that you see a therapist of some sort. Unless,
do
you know what the therapist spells?
The rapist.
The rapist. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of rapists, hey, what's up, Rabbi?
yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, so what's the difference? I mean,
Christian says you would have to go out and buy butthole flavored packs to upgrade your realness factor. But that's, yeah, you're not wrong. And that's the thing is, as we get further into the advancement of things like this, eventually we're going to be able to transfer consciousness, transfer, these AIs into semi. I mean, like it's going to be like a sex doll that can move around and shit like that on its own, have a conversation with you.
Yeah, but you don't want that doll to have sentience.
Well, of course not, but it's
you want that
happen.
doll to just look like a fucking chick and not have any sentience.
That couldn't bite your dick off. And,
right, like
spit it across the room.
That's what those guys need probably, but this is not what those guys need.
If you would you fuck an AI doll? If it was like, not some Skynet shit. If it couldn't kill you.
I mean, why?
You wouldn't fuck a robot just to say you fucked a robot, just to enter the future, Adam.
It depends what kind of
just to enter the future.
Has the vagina been ever used before?
No, I'm not talking about a robot brothel. I'm talking about like, hey, you can, if you want to, you can have this, or maybe it's like Netflix. Maybe it is like that. Maybe they just pop a fleshlight out or something like that and replace it every.
It's too much. I don't want to I don't know.
I would fuck a robot just for the sake of fucking a robot, just so I could come on here next Saturday and be like, I fucked a robot.
You gotta be worried though.
Worried about what?
Fucking if it's
STDs
a robot, it's gonna be
robot?
like it could clench on weird, like wrap its legs around you. And
I'm not saying I'm trying to fuck a T1000.
Oh.
I'm trying to fuck just a regular, articulatable, or self-articulating sex doll.
Oh.
Not something that can rip me in half.
I mean, what? You give it a shot. I mean, whatever. But
yeah, why not?
I think it does
Give it a
deserve
money shot.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that should be used for people.
I'd make something really uncomfortable. Like I'd take parts from different skin-toned robots and like different parts from different robots, like make funky ass eyes, like two titties, one's small, one's big titty. It's just like a tip drill. I'm gonna make me a chicken head tip drill bitch and just like have one leg bigger than the other, just to pass around. It's just a real funky ass sex doll.
Looks dystopian.
Yeah, but no one's gonna share a fucking sex doll with you.
No, I just want them to see me with it. It's for the cred.
No one?
Well,
Don't speak for Rabbi.
We know
There's always someone.
Well, we have people, that we work with that are sending in videos of their blood splattered on a fucking mirror. So
yeah, why don't you get closer to the microphone when you be talking to me?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, see, now you sound fucking sexy.
Just so people don't get confused, there is another company spelled the same way, Replika, Replika, that's in Canada that makes wheels and rims, luxury rims. So.
Wills and rims. So they're writing wills for dead people, or like if they died, and they will give you rims for your vehicle. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Dog, Rabbi, you don't have to take that kind of shit. Rabbi is
Wheels.
He's a southern gentleman. He can say it however he wants. Make fun of that poor man. You know what kills me though is like when people say water.
Water.
Get you some water.
Hey, you want some water?
Or I'm gonna whitewash this fence or whatever.
Oh yeah, but that's two separate things. Like water, you're talking about PA people. We have some great PA friends.
Yeah, but we also have people in the South that sound like that as well. But it's kind of just a different.
None of which I know to care about. But
shut up, Adam. No one cares about you. That's why you're so. That's why you're so hateful.
No, but we have friends that are from PA. They're great.
Yeah, they are. I actually talked to them recently. They told me to tell you what's up. I told him you were dead. So.
He's dead.
Yeah, he was dead.
You don't have that drop anymore.
Yes, I do.
She's dead.
Oh. There you go, suck boy. How you like that?
Yeah.
I come too far.
You ain't never gonna take me down.
I've come too far.
That bitch's voice makes me so fucking sick. Christian in the chat says I could go to Disneyland and find the animatronics. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But that's the problem is a lot of those animatronics, it's like pressurized, like those are like animatronics that could lift a car if you needed them to.
They ain't got no holes in them.
You make the holes, Adam. You gotta.
Oh, you make a hole.
I'm gonna fuck a metal robot.
Metal? No. Well, you're gonna fuck a metal robot whether you like it or not.
With an exo, I'm not fucking.
Well, none of those animatronic ones got fucking holes. What? You make a hole?
Oh, what? You don't make knives anymore?
Yeah, but then what? That's like a surface level. Oh, you cut into that, and now it's animatronic.
You just need friction. You just need a little bit of friction.
You need some like built-in like manufactured pussies.
Yeah, you're right.
Or anuses. Call in. I don't want to offend anyone.
Yeah, call in if you prefer the A over the V. I think. Let me see. I think that's about all I've got for today, boys. I think we gave the people their money's worth today. And I think it's time for us to go ahead and sign out because, again, Daddy's bladder, I'm starting to feel it somewhere up around my ribs. And I need to pee quick or else I'm going to probably pass out.
You got to get one of those catheters or something.
Yeah, I'll just start catheterizing myself before shows. I'll set up some IV drips too so we stay hydrated and sentient the entire time.
An IV drip will be nice.
Yeah, or a vitamin drip like they do.
Well,
that'd be
that's
cool.
what I mean. Vitamin B or something.
We should look into that, see how much that costs.
It's too much to have it put into your veins.
Yeah, you're right. Whatever.
Half a ball sack.
Anyway, everyone, if you're watching still, like the video. Please share it with a friend. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We are live every Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. West Coast.
Central.
If you have any, shut the fuck up. If you have any suggestions for the show or want us to cover anything in particular, you can send any suggestions to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. Check out some of our merchandise. You got a link in the bottom of the video there. We got some drug bags. We got some liquor mugs. Got some T-shirts. I got a kit on the way, so...
You got the kit already?
No, I said I have a kit on the way.
Oh.
No. But we are still doing the giveaway.
Like a kit?
No. We're putting together a prize pack for
Kangaroo baby.
For a December giveaway that we're going to be doing. So we'll probably have some more information on that next week. And until next time, guys, stay healthy, stay happy, be nice to one another, don't be an asshole.
Oh, whoa.
And we'll catch you next time.
You stole that from me.
Your mother.
I always say it's nice to be important. It's more important to be nice.
No one's stealing anything from you.
And you just tried to basically steal
I
that.
say the same thing every night or every week, too.
You do not. Go to the tapes. I always say it's nice to be important. It's more important to be nice.
No one cares.
You basically stole that this episode. So.
Anyway, call in if you agree with Adam.
Just saying.
Fucking idiots. Goodbye, everyone.
Fuck your mother.
I like how Rabbi went old school with the outro there.